if you are separated in New Jersey and you intend to file for divorce with your spouse, you are going to have to file. If you want to protect your rights financially and with your children and you're separated, the only way to protect your rights is to file for divorce. If you file for divorce, then you're still separated, but you filed for divorce. Now you can go to court after the filing of divorce and file a motion for support and parenting time. And then you'll have this pendente lite order where the judge has set down either what you're going to get or what you're going to pay during the time frame of the filing of divorce and the settlement or the trial of the case. It will also state how the children are going to be handled, who has custody, who's going to see them what time during the pendency of the divorce. That will all take place in this first pendente lite motion after you filed the complaint. If you stay separated and never file for divorce, while you're not entitled to any alimony or child support, the one good thing is, if you're the person who eventually would receive alimony, is your marriage is lengthening. Because the clock doesn't stop on a marriage until the divorce complaint is filed. So if you're married in 1980 and you separate in 2000 and a complaint is not filed till 2010, your marriage is 30 years, not 20. A better example would be if you're married in 1990 and you separate in 2000, 10 years later, and the divorce complaint is not filed until 2010. Your marriage is 20 years, not 10 years when you're separated. So the alimony you would have gotten at 10 years would have been for 6 or 7 years, maybe 5 years. The alimony you would get at 20 years is for 20 years or more. So let's remember that if you're the spouse that's going to be receiving alimony, if you're separated and your husband or wife, whoever is going to be paying the alimony, doesn't file a divorce complaint, the length of your marriage is continuing and the joint assets of your marriage are accumulating, as well as the joint liabilities. So depending on the type of marriage you're in and your partner, you're going to either file for divorce right away or possibly wait and let the 401k continue to go up and let his pension continue to go up. And ultimately, when the divorce complaint is filed, you'll have been married 20 years, not 10. And he will then argue, wait a minute, we were separated for 10 years. And the judge will say, sorry, sir, your marriage is 20 years. You should have filed your divorce complaint sooner. So let's keep in mind that the length of the marriage is the date of your wedding to the date of the filing of the complaint for divorce.